I'm somewhat familiar with Osoyoos. I've brought a couple of spring teams here over the years. 8 years ago, I actually was an evaluator when the Coyotes were first accepted into the KIJHL. So I'm definitely no stranger to the community, but I haven't had an opportunity to spend as much time as I would like. So I'm looking forward to having that opportunity. Just hearing it within Osoyoos, I mean, I've heard all the way in Kamloops. I hear it from former players that I've coached, that have played in this league, that Osoyoos has a really, really good culture. The fans are supportive, all the way from the billets to the sponsors to just the general members in the community as well. So definitely looking forward to getting to meet each and every one of them, and hopefully they'll have their continued support for us. I'm a highly demanding coach. I think Bill Peters said it perfectly when he was hired with the Calgary Flames. You have to be demanding without being demeaning, and that's something that I take significant pride in, as being highly demanding, highly structured, but also compassionate and supportive of the players. And I think that if you develop that culture and you show them that you care about them, you support them, but you're going to give them no room or flexibility to do what they want to do, then at the end of the day, they will demonstrate respect for you in return. And that's what it's truly about, is developing those strong relationships so that you can get the most out of every player every day, and not just here or there every now and then. So that's kind of the type of coach that I am, and they'll hear those messages. Details and habits are incredibly important for me, and I know that at the end of the day, details and habits make or break a game, and make or break the ability for them to move on to the next level. I understand that Osoyoos has a strong winning tradition. I applaud each and every individual that has been a part of this organization over the last 8 years, and just how much they've accomplished here. It's my goal, along with the rest of the staff's goal, to make sure that we maintain that. But if we can improve in any areas, then we're going to make sure that we identify those and get over that hump that seems to be holding the group back since their inaugural year. So I think everyone can expect a highly competitive team for this season and moving forward, and that we will continue to hold on to that winning tradition. But at the end of the day, what everybody will also notice is that this group is going to be, extremely structured. There's going to be, rules and stringent restrictions on what these guys are able to do. And at the end of the day, we're trying to provide each individual with a great experience here, but one that promotes discipline and habits and details moving forward for them. Guiding them with patience and true supportive nature is probably one of the most important nurturing elements that you can do to help build character. And the other thing that I put a lot of emphasis on is details and habits. And at the end of the day, your character is built on the habits and the actions that you conduct yourself to do day to day. And I think that here we'll have that opportunity to develop strong character, and while I'm highly demanding, I'm also extremely compassionate and patient. So I think just over time, we'll be able to develop strong character, not only for the players here, but for the community. Community involvement is highly important when it comes to junior hockey. I think the way I think about this for junior hockey players is that they're incredibly privileged, and with privilege comes responsibility, and that means that almost by default, they are role models, and at the end of the day, we want to help create quality citizens and society members moving forward. And I think that having these young men involved actively in the community, I understand that the age demographic varies here in Osoyoos. You got your youth, but I'm sure you have your retirees as well. And any way that we can get involved with each of those age demographic categories, and we want to make sure that they get out there. And at the end of the day, it's a real valuable learning tool. As a coach in junior hockey, it's my primary objective to help each individual player move on Whether that's to Junior A hockey, the Western Hockey League, or maybe it's to play university or college hockey, whether that's in Canada or in the U.S. And ultimately, it's our responsibility as coaches to develop these players and motivate them so that they can achieve and reach the highest level possible. I think for me as a coach, development is extremely beneficial for each of these players, and knowing that, that's where we're going to spend a lot of time. It's not just all about team stuff. There's got to be opportunities for each individual player to hone in on their skills, enhance them, and just reinforce certain details and habits in them. So we'll definitely put a significant emphasis on moving these guys on, and it just starts with their development.